Alright, so the OCG ban is just dropped and Max C is apparently never getting banned. But what actually happened on that ban list and what are the implications for TCG as well? Make sure you like the video and let's jump straight into it. So first we have two banned cards. Only two of them, Catapult Turtle and also Kaiser Colosseum. So Kaiser Colosseum, obviously they decided to ban it. It's broken. Here's the effect if you want to check it out. It is completely insane. And of course it's forbidden in TCG, so they decided to ban it in the OCG as well. I think it's just really annoying to deal with those types of cards. Very similar to Mystic Mine and stuff like that. Just, we don't want to deal with that. And Catapult Turtle, you know, damage inflicting effect. We also don't want that in the meta. So banning cards that are just really toxic, that's great, but they didn't ban anything else. So let's check out the next slide. So first we have the Plush Fire errata, which we actually saw an announcement of that, and I do have the errata pulled up. So what changed is that, you know, it's a hard once per turn right now, which is amazing. And if I'm not mistaken, they actually said in this article that it's going to go to 1 on this ban list. So we already knew this beforehand. Also, side note, let's just talk about the amount of communication OCG is getting as opposed to TCG. They're getting articles, erratas, announcements, dates, an actual hour for the ban list. It's insane. So yes, Konami TCG could learn a lot, but Plush Fire getting a hard once per turn, I think this is not scary at all. I think it's going to be fine in the meta. So let's check out the other limited cards. Kirin, just like over here, which is fine. Beatrice at 1. Beatrice should be banned at one point in time. SP at 1 is like okay, but I don't know, we're not playing more than 2 at this point. Is OCG playing 2 or more? Yeah, I think it's fine to have SP at 1. If you want to play 2, I think it's like okay to have, you know, follow up with SP to be able to have additional disruptions if you go through 1 already, especially if you use it in the combo. But now you're only going to be able to have 1, which I think is fine. Snake Eye Ash at 1, amazing. That's actually great. Also, I have no idea what this XYZ is, so let me try and find this. So Gimmick Puppet of Strings. 2 level 8 monsters. Once per turn, you can attach one material, place 1 string counter on each face-up monster on the field except this card. Once per turn during the end phase of the opponent of the player who placed a string counter. By this effect, destroy the monsters with string counters, and if you do, inflict 500 damage. Okay, I'm maybe a little unfamiliarized with OCG stuff. Let me know in the comments if you know what's up with this card in particular and the combos. I do think it has to do with like an FTK, probably with Catapult Turtle inflicting damage and being banned and now this being limited. I assume that's the case. So yes, apparently, you know, the Gimmick Puppet of Strings, it's actually really cool, like a cool name, is limited now. And also Snake Eye Ash, hopefully this pushes Snake Eye a little further down the tier list because it's actually insane, like the sheer dominance of this deck. But you know, you already know this. Let's talk about the Tenpai Field Spell being limited. Please, I want to see this happen in the TCG so badly. I think this Field Spell is just terrible. Uninteractive cards shouldn't exist. I hate Miscellaneousaurus. I love dinos. I hate Miscellaneousaurus, and I also really dislike this field spell, so that's great. And Summon Limited at 1, all of the floodgates should be banned in my opinion. Let's talk about cards at 2. It's Dragon Rulers. That's you know, it's Dragon Rulers. They could go to 3 in my opinion, and they probably will. Also, yes, Quick Fix. I am actually not sure which spiral cards are hit in the OCG, but as long as we have Master Plan banned here in the TCG, you know, everything could be at 3, and I'm pretty sure it actually is, and it doesn't matter. So yes, I think it makes sense to put this to 2 in the OCG as well. And also Bonfire to 2, so they lost Snake Eye Ash, 2 copies of Snake Eye Ash, 1 copy of Bonfire. That's okay. I don't know. They do have other hits, so I'm pretty sure Snake Eyes is going to be in a worse spot now, hopefully. And cards to 3, Glow Up Bulb, which is fine. Colossus is also not an issue, we just have learned. And the Justiciar is also not seeing play in any deck actually, so I'm interested to see if it sees play in the OCG, because they do have some, you know, they play interesting decks. They have grass and other cards, so I don't know, it might happen. And also the Ofri Scorpio, I was not aware of the fact that this card was hit, but that's fine. Really reminiscent of the old formats a couple years ago. And Time Seal. So in case you don't know, I do have it pulled up. Skip the draw phase of your opponent's next turn. It is at 3 right now, but I don't know. Is Time Seal really something to be afraid of in 2024 when you have like insane Snake Eyes running around? I don't know. I think it's fine. So that's pretty much going to be it for the ban list. no maxi ban. It's not gonna happen. They're not gonna do it. It is impacting their format way too much. And in my opinion, it's not getting hit ever. So talk to me in the comments what you think the implications are for the TCG as well. And yeah, hope you enjoyed this video. Make sure to give it a like and I'll catch you in the next one. Bye!